All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Eagles should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Fred Smoot would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. Touchdown for the Redskins. The Redskins strike first and go up by 7. Eagles later on in the second quarter, the ball at their own 28. Terrell Owens was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. And that's where we'll leave this one. Skins are the only ones on the board, 7-0. Now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Fred Smoot has played outstanding. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Redskins will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 7-0. Let's get down to the field and the action. Akers boots the second half kickoff away. Morton decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 18. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Not a lot of action in this one overall, but even though they're in good shape, a single score can turn it around. They have to stay focused here.
We've got a quick update from ESPN's very own Susie Colbert. Susie.
Thanks, Dan. Head coach Joe Gibbs told me during the break that though he's liked their defensive play on the whole, they've been missing too many tackles. He said guys love to make the big hit, and that's okay. But the most important thing is to wrap them up and make sure that they bring them down. No doubt about that. Dan?
Thanks, Susie. Portis loses about 3, and that will bring up second down.
Ball at the Redskins, 15-yard line.
Brown makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Sheldon Brown came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Let's go defense. Let's make a stand.
Ball at the Redskins, 15-yard line.
Brunell rifles it out left side, and it's off. Incomplete.
With the deflection.
Get in and get your hands up, team.
Tupa lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Tupa takes the snap and punts it away. Fields the punt at the 45. Tackled at the 47.
Reno Mahe got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Eagles' offense takes the field, and they are already halfway there. They'll start at their 47-yard line. Buckhalter will get the carry on first down and heads left. Tackled at the 50.
Second and 6. Ball at the Eagles, 50-yard line.
Owens goes in motion. Taylor makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Donovan McNabb is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 110 yards and 2 interceptions.
Third down, empty backfield. throws a bullet, and it's caught at the 46. Eventually tackled at the 37. First down.
Terrell Owens makes the catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. Caught, and now fight for more yards. You can't coach that.
What a big play on third down, Peter. His run after the catch is what made the play work.
Yeah, Dan, you have to fight for those yards in that situation, and that's exactly what he did.
Smoot tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Fred Smoot swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. McNabb throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made for a pickup of maybe a yard.
Marcus Washington was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his second tackle so far. Third down, 10 yards to go. Owens catches the heater left sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
All right, baby. First down.
Terrell Owens makes the catch here with 3 defenders on his tail. I'll tell you, I was not expecting that pass at all. I wonder if he knew it was coming.
Yeah, Peter, I think you could argue that that throw probably should never have been made. It was very risky, but it did work out.
Yeah, it's all about staying focused and believing in your teammates.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Buckhalter will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
We're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, and we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas? Second and 9. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Pinkston goes in motion. Lewis catches this one, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Donovan McNabb demonstrated his arm strength back there with a solid cross-field pass.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Third down, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. McNabb rifles it out left side, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Fred Smoot had that play dissected before it even started, really. Textbook zone coverage there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Akers kicks it from 32 yards, and it's up through the goalpost. Good.
David Akers puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
David Akers kicking off for the Eagles.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Akers booms a beauty here. Morton decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 21.
Chad Morton took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Redskins have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 21-yard line. Portis takes his 4th carry of the game and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Second and 9. Ball at the Redskins, 22-yard line.
Dragged down at the 24.
Number 53 with the tackle.
All right, Mark, come on, let's do
3rd and 6. Ball at the Redskins, 24-yard line.
Cartwright makes the catch out to the left and is at the 25. Dawkins hunts him down and then finally tackles him just behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Brian Dawkins was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That took some strength, Peter. You can't plow him down the way you plow through a buffet line.
Hey, that depends on what you're serving. Prime rib, watch out.
Brought down at the 44.
Reno Mahe backed up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Eagles' offense takes the field, and their running game really hasn't generated much other than a big play here or there. We'll see how they fare as they start at their 44-yard line. Owens goes in motion. Buckhalter has his number called on 1st down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Terrell Buckhalter had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
End of the 3rd quarter.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Redskins are out in front, 7-3.
Quarter defense. Let's stand tall, fellas. Let's stand tall.
Buckhalter picks up about 2, and that will bring up 3rd down. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. Makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. That will bring up 4th down.
Matt Bowen got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Johnson lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Johnson takes the long snap and punts it away. Stopped at the 27.
Chad Morton didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Redskins will start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Portis will get the handoff and takes it upfield. Brought down at the 36.
Clinton Portis stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
2nd down, just a single receiver on the field. Portis carries it for the 6th time and gets the 1st and more. Finally gets out of bounds at the 35. That will bring up 1st down.
Clinton Portis makes a great play here, picks up some huge yards, takes it to the outside, then eventually runs out of bounds. Check it out. Nice play. He got what he needed, and then he headed for the sidelines.
Finally, he gets the big run that he's been looking for all game. For the first 3 quarters, his stats were very quiet, to say the least.
Absolutely. In fact, they were so quiet, you could hear crickets chirping when you looked at them.
Portis gains 5 on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Second and 4. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Portis will get the carry on second down and chews up about 4 on the play.
Brian Dawkins just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
3rd down and less than a yard. Portis bulldozes right of center and...
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. We got the change.
First, baby, no first. No first, baby, no first.
Right down, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby, that's how we get it.
First and 10.
Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Portis carries it yet again and heads out right. Dragged down at the 23.
Come on, y'all.
Second and
Don't let
7.
him run like that.
Ball at the 23.
Coles goes in motion. Second down, both wideouts to the right. Portis will get... The Eagles take their first timeout. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:55. Portis will get the carry on 3rd down, and the Eagles will take a timeout. That's their second.
No 3. No
4th
3.
down, 5 yards to go.
Holding.
Hall kicks from 37 yards out, and good. It hit the upright and then bounced in.
John Hall dings a bank shot off the upright before it goes in. Doink. Did it the hard way, but he got the field goal.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Hall rockets this one deep. Reed decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 19.
J.R. Reed got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Eagles will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:44. Intercepted. Pushed out at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. The Redskins will start this drive with unbelievable field position with the clock at 1:36. The Eagles take a timeout. That's their final one.
Come on, Washington, we need a touchdown.
Second and goal.
Goal line. Get
Ball
up.
at the 2-yard line. On the play.
Well, that loss will bring up third down, but they can't be too worried about it. They're still eating up the clock.
Come on, Portis.
Third and goal.
Better go forward, not backwards.
Ball at the 3.
Well, this is where the offense goes in slow motion. No hurry to start the play. Use up as much time as possible.
2 yards on the play.
Well, there's a loss that'll bring up fourth down, Dan. And while it's a big play, the clock still ticks on. Another 40 seconds will roll off the clock here.
Fourth down, goal to go. Hall with a 22-yarder and puts it straight through the uprights and good.
John Hall picked that one so wide it almost hit the upright, but luckily the kick was good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Hall rockets this one deep. Reed downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 17. Grabs the fastball over the middle, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down. McNabb spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down from the shotgun. Catches it over the middle, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Donovan McNabb throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That's another pass that went pretty much down the middle. He hasn't been working the sides too much.
Well, he's obviously very confident to be throwing into where all the traffic is. He's daring the D to stop him.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Redskins come out on top 13-3. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Redskins stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Donovan McNabb connected with his man on this one. That set up a 33-yard field goal. The Eagles climb back into the game, now down by 4. The Skins answer right back. Clinton Portis would get the carry here. Good blocking up front. It helped to spring him. That set up a 37-yard field goal. Eagles back by 7. Matt Bowen would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Skins have it off an interception. John Hall would come on and connect on the field goal try. A 23-yard field goal. Skins leading 13-3. Donovan McNabb would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Skins win this one 13-3. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game. The guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense and came up with big play after big play. Fred Smoot is on hand with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You excelled under pressure today, and you helped your team put this game away. What was the key to your success?
I really think our linebackers played well today. They're reading the plays, getting after the ball, Man, look like a pack of wild dogs out there. They played big time today, so yeah, I gotta tip my cap to them.
Chris, back to you.
That winds up our broadcast of the NFL preseason on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. Thanks for joining us.